Hey y'all, you are now tuning in to the Praying Single Mom podcast, where we love the Lord, we love to pray, and we even love a good slay child, okay? But we also love to get real, raw, uncut, and candid. No topic is off limits here, as we are not after religion, but we're after relationship with Christ. We are not after perfection, but we're after connection. So we'll touch on all topics, from why you need to get out of that relationship that is no longer serving you, to rejection, abandonment, grief, neglect, you name it. From how to be a better parent to how to better that spending habit, honey, because we know how we can get, okay? We let God use us like never before. I hope you know that you're safe here. You can cry here. You can laugh here. Whatever floats your boat and keeps you afloat, okay? I'm your host, Lekeshia Cody. Let's get into it. Hey y'all, welcome back to another episode of the Praying Single Mom podcast. I want to talk to y'all real quick about cut buddies. We know the term cut buddies. If you don't, it's no strings attached relationships, situationships to where y'all just having sex only. Pretty much y'all not committed. Y'all just friends with benefits, or y'all just, when you're horny, you hit them up, y'all do something, and then that's it. Y'all not committed. A lot of times cut buddies are unintentionally developed after some type of relationship breakup, where you stay in contact with this person and they choose, or you choose, you're like, oh, okay, we can just be friends. But in a sense, you guys are still sexually intimate for whatever reason. Then you can develop this type of no strings attached relationship, to where you swear it's only going to be about sex. Or it can be an intentional hookup, to where you initially meet the person and they tell you that they're not ready for a relationship, and you choose to be with them. And you're like, I'm not looking for a relationship either. But then y'all end up being intimate, and you think you can handle being a cut buddy, or you think you can handle it. But just to get directly to it, having a no strings attached relationship is not something I would recommend. I've been there before in the past, but what I will tell you is that there are cons to being in that type of relationship, a no strings attached relationship, where you may feel like, oh, I just want this person for oral sex, or I just want this person to cuddle with, because I don't want to be lonely, or you're just using them for whatever reason, for the sexual benefits. But what can happen is you may end up developing feelings for this person. Or if this was someone that you were in a relationship with, or even if it was a non-committed relationship, you have feelings for this person, and you're just lying to yourself, saying that, oh, I can trust myself to continue being sexually intimate with them. No, you're gonna get hurt. Somebody's going to get hurt. Like I said, you may end up developing even more feelings for them. Why? Because you guys are making an exchange every time that you lay down and be sexually intimate, right? If you are involved in a no strings attached relationship, you're at risk for developing feelings for this person, and that may not be reciprocated. So here you are, I love you, I'm in love with you, and they're like, no, you're not. You're not in love with me, because they're not feeling it. Or I miss you. They're not reciprocating it because they got what they need from you, and that's it. They're ghosting you until the next time they're horny again. You don't deserve that, and you should not settle for that. That's just something that you should definitely not settle for. I mean, now, like I said, some of us are just in it because you're like, hey, I got needs, and I'm okay with it. I'm okay with just not being in a committed relationship. But I believe many of us are lying to ourselves, right? There's something that you want. There's something that you want beyond that sexual connection. And even if it's not, you're worth more than just being somebody that somebody can call or text when they're horny, and get you to come lay up with them, whether you're in a car, whatever it is. You're worth more than that, honey. You just are, right? Another thing about being a cut buddy is that it may prevent you from looking elsewhere for a serious relationship. The longer you entertain what's not for you, the longer you hold up and delay what is for you. So a lot of times, as women especially, we're so focused on this person, our sneaky link or whoever they are in our lives, that we can't even open our eyes and be open to someone who God may be trying to send in our lives. So you don't want to delay your person because you're sitting up here being somebody's sneaky link, or you're sitting up here being somebody half-time or part-time lover. You definitely don't want to do that. It may hinder you from pursuing something else, right? Because you're spending so much of your time, so much of your focus, so much of your energy on this casual situation that you're making yourself unavailable to someone who can provide you with a deeper and more meaningful connection, right? You want more. You deserve more. You deserve somebody who really desires more than sex from you, right? You deserve somebody that really desires more than what you can give them in the bedroom. You want more than that. Come on, let's be real with ourselves. We want more than that. Another con of being somebody's cut buddy is that you're risking your emotional as well as your physical health. Why? Because most of the time, after you're done being horny and all of that, and you give them what they need, you end up feeling used, you end up feeling hurt, and you end up feeling unimportant, right? Due to this kind of connection, right? It feels fun in the beginning, but then there's no safety and no commitment there to form a true meaningful bond with them. And so you end up feeling used, like, oh, they just want to reach out to me when they horny, or they just want to reach out to me when they need something. You feel hurt, especially if there's someone that you used to be in a meaningful bond with, and now all of a sudden they go from saying like, I miss you and I love you, I'm thinking about you, you're on my mind, to now they just hit you when they horny. You're going to end up feeling hurt, used, and unimportant, and not a priority. And so, physically speaking, I mean, we already know it comes down with the physical health. If you're their cut buddy, who else is their cut buddy? You could be putting yourself at risk to catch some type of sexually transmitted disease, and you definitely don't want that. All in all, I will say, look at yourself in the mirror and say, like, is this something I want to do? Like, I'm worth more than being somebody's cut buddy. I'm worth more than being used in that way for a mouthpiece, whatever it is. No thanks. I'm going to wait on what God has for me, because I believe that the person that God has for you, you're going to know without a shadow of a doubt. They're going to want you for more than what you can give them. And they're going to be able to develop that type of intimacy with you outside of sex. So wait on your mate that God has for you. All right, ladies, be blessed.